What's good, family lovers? It's your favorite farm girl, and I'm back with another farm video. So we started a series on farm setup. If you've not checked out all the videos in that series, you need to check it out before you start cultivating or tilling the ground this year. Okay, it's very, very important to take note of the video, the content in those videos before you start cultivating. Okay, so today I'm back with another video, and today's topic I'll be talking about land and soil type. It's important to identify your land. It's important to identify your soil type before you start cultivating. Now, this is the first thing to note. Before cultivating, know the crop you want to go into. Do you get what I said? So let's take, for example, you want to go into plantain farming. You need to know that it's plantain farming you want to go into before you get your land. Most people make the mistake of acquiring their farmland first before thinking of, okay, what should I do on this land? Should I do pepper? Should I do tomato? No, you need to know what you want to do on your land first. You need to have a plan, draft out something first before you start looking for land, because the crop you have in mind to do will determine the soil type and the land you will get. Do you understand? You don't just get land before you start thinking of what to cultivate. You know what you want to cultivate before you start looking for land. This is because not all lands are good for all crops. Okay, not all soil type are good for all crops. Okay, so let's take plantain for example. Not all soil are good for plantain farming. No matter how I want to put it, that everybody will say go into plantain farming. Not all soil are good for plantain farming. So if you are consulting me that you want to go into plantain farming, the first thing I ask you is, how is the soil? This is because not all soil is good for plantain farming. You don't want a situation whereby you get a good sucker, you start managing it, and at the end of the day, discover that my plantains are not growing. Your plantains are not growing because of the soil type. Okay, you might have done everything, you might have done proper management, you might have gotten good suckers, but still, everything is not working. You might have irrigation, but everything is not working on your farm. This is because you didn't check out the soil type before you plant. You just think, okay, once I get this land, okay, I feel like doing plantain. Oh yeah, let's do plantain on the land. No, it doesn't work that way. Okay, so you need to identify your soil type before you start planting. All right, so I'm going to use Ogun State as a case study and some parts of Oyo State. Some parts of Ogun State are not good for plantain. Or should I put it this way? Not all land or not all soil type in Ogun State are good for planting. So if you happen to have a farm in Ogun State, you need to check this out. Okay, I want to focus mainly now is planting because lots of people are going to planting farming. So I need to watch out for these things when you want to start cultivating. Okay, so there are some land that are not good for planting farming in Ogun State, and lands that are somewhere like Owode, Itori, Ishinwu, and the rest. So if you have your farmland along that Owode, Itori, there's a probability that plantain won't do well on that farm. So just look for another crop that you can do. Maize actually will do very well on that farm. So if you have a piece of land at Owode, Itori, and along that road, okay, I would advise you not to do plantain because you notice your plantain stems are tiny and their bunches are not big at all. So just look for other crops that can do well, but make sure you are not doing plantain on that land. Okay, we also have lands that are good for plantain in Ogun State. Places like Agbawa, Ibefun, all along Abeokuta Road. Those lands are awesome for plantain. So you can, if you have lands around that place, actually there's nothing you cannot do along that road because the soil there are like, wow. You can cultivate maize, you can do plantain, you can do oil palm, and other things like that. Same with a place at Ibadan. There's this place close to, not too far from my farm, it's called Serafu. That place you cannot cultivate plantain. If you get good suckers, if you give it good management, there's nothing you want to do that will make that plantain grow big in that particular location because the soil type does not accommodate plantain. The soil type do not like plantain. But what they grow there mainly is the white maize. They do maize. If you see the way maize boom in that location, you'll be like, wow. So you need to understand these things before you start planting. First, know the kind of crop you want to cultivate. Once you've known the kind of crop you want to cultivate, then you can start looking for lands, soil type that fits that particular crop. For people that don't know how to check out soil type that fit the particular crop, that's why we have agribusiness consultant. You can reach out to me. All my contacts are in the description box. You can reach out to me and let's get started on that. Okay, so it's not something that is like really difficult to take note of. All right, so that's it on land and soil type. If you have a way of checking your soil type or land, aside the way I've said it, you can leave it in the comment section. Also tell me if you know this aspect, because most people always get their piece of land first before they now start thinking of what they want to do on that piece of land. So if you are part of those people, or you are going to mark in the comment section, let me know so that I can know where to start advising from. Okay, so that's it on today's video. I hope you got value. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, kindly give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment in the comment section, share this video, and don't forget to subscribe. Okay, till I come your way next time, have a nice day.